Hey there, I am Dr. Catherine, a certified men's health doctor who has spent over 20 years helping men rediscover their vitality and intimacy through gentle, restorative practices. And let me ask you something. What if just 5 minutes a day could help reignite your energy, your confidence, and yes, your sense of manhood even after 60? Sounds surprising, right? Well, don't miss this, because there's one little detail I'll reveal at the end that could change everything. As part of a legacy of open intimacy education inspired by pioneers like Dr. Ruth, this episode begins a new chapter in how we approach aging, touch, and confidence. If you're curious about penis massage or natural ways to boost vitality, go ahead and hit subscribe right now and stay with me till the end. Skipping a step might mean missing out on something powerful. And today, you're stepping into day one of a journey that has helped so many men in their 50s, 60s, even 70s feel more present, more alive, and more in tune with their bodies. This is not weird, it's not shameful, and it's definitely not too late for you. You're about to learn a science-backed, daily routine, testicular massage that gently supports blood flow, natural testosterone, and helps awaken parts of yourself that stress, life, or aging may have dulled. You might have heard that once you hit a certain age, life becomes about slowing down. But I see it differently. This is your moment to actually wake back up, to reclaim your space, your energy, and your sense of presence. A man named Brian came to see me last spring. He was 68, a retired high school football coach from Ohio who used to love hiking and fishing. But when we sat down together, he looked down and quietly said, "Dr. Catherine, I feel like I'm disappearing from my own life. I'm not the man I used to be." And he wasn't talking about just sex. He was talking about his spirit, his energy, his confidence, the feeling of truly being here. Research from the Journal of Men. Health 2022 shows that loss of hormonal rhythm and blood flow in aging men is closely tied to mood imbalances and reduced quality of life. But here's the good news: simple, gentle physical reconnection can help restore that sense of self. That's exactly what we're doing in this journey, not just improving circulation, but reawakening that deeper connection to who you are. Brian's words stayed with me not because they were rare, but because they're so common. And maybe they echo something you've been feeling too, that quiet loss of presence, of inner spark. That's why I created this series. This isn't about trying to be 25 again. It's about coming home to the version of yourself that feels alive, grounded, and confident, no matter your age. So here is my gentle promise to you. If you stick with me for the next 35 days and give just 5 quiet minutes each day to this private mindful practice, you will start to notice a shift in your focus, in your energy, in how connected you feel to yourself. According to a 2021 clinical study published in Mayo Clinic Proceedings, even brief daily somatic routines can significantly improve hormonal balance, reduce stress, and increase perceived self-efficacy in men over 60. You don't need to chase youth, you just need to return to yourself. And that starts here. Take a moment now to find a quiet space. Maybe it's your bedroom, your study, or even just a calm corner with soft light, somewhere that feels safe and undisturbed, because this time is yours. And if you feel comfortable, share in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing where this message is reaching. Whether you're in a small town or a big city, you're not alone. Let us begin this journey as a global circle of men who are choosing to rise with strength, calm, and renewed clarity. This is day one. And trust me, it's just the beginning. As we grow older, particularly after 50, our bodies begin to shift in subtle ways, and sometimes it sneaks up on us. You might start feeling more tired earlier in the day. Maybe your morning erections are less frequent, or gone altogether, or perhaps intimacy feels more like effort than enjoyment lately. Have you felt your mood dipping without reason, like you're just not as emotionally present anymore? These aren't random changes, they're gentle signals from your body. Quiet indicators that your circulation, hormone balance, and stress response systems are adjusting, and not always in helpful ways. But the good news is, awareness is the first step back. There's one part of the body that often gets ignored when it comes to men's health: the testicles. Now, most people associate them only with reproduction or sexual function. But the truth is, this area is a hormonal powerhouse. Your testicles are central to testosterone production, and testosterone does so much more than influence sex drive. It plays a key role in keeping your muscles strong, your mind sharp, your motivation steady, and your emotional connections alive. When testosterone levels drop, it's not just your body that feels it, your mood, your focus, even your relationship can start to shift. Have you noticed any of that lately? Have you been noticing signs like foggy thinking, low motivation, or even emotional detachment, that quiet feeling of drifting away from your usual self? And intimacy, maybe it's starting to feel distant, strained, or like something's missing. These experiences are more common than you think. And here's where things begin to shift. Your testicles sit in a sensitive area that's rich with blood vessels, nerve endings, and hormone-producing tissue. And just like your shoulders or hips, when this part of the body becomes stagnant from too much sitting, lack of touch, or chronic stress, it starts to lose function. It needs support. Scientific studies, including those published in the Journal of Men's Health and Aging Male, show that gentle, regular massage in this region can improve blood flow to the pelvic floor, stimulate healthy testosterone production, reduce tension, and increase relaxation, even help with mild cases of erectile dysfunction and low drive. Just to be clear, this isn't about replacing medication, and it's definitely not a gimmick. What we're doing here is reactivating a biological system that many men have unconsciously disconnected from, sometimes for decades. Over the years, I've watched older men shift, not just physically, but emotionally. When they begin to reclaim their physical awareness, they light up from within. Their posture changes, they walk taller, their smiles come more freely. And most importantly, they begin to feel grounded in their own body again. And the beauty of this, it doesn't take hours, clinics, or equipment, just a few quiet minutes each day. Right where you are, no tools, no embarrassment, just you and a decision to treat your body with quiet dignity and care. Let's be real, the moment most men hear the phrase testicle massage, their instinct isn't curiosity, it's awkwardness, maybe even embarrassment. That reaction makes total sense. You've probably spent your whole life being told that this part of your body is either private, taboo, or only has meaning in sexual situations. But here's the truth that most men were never taught. It's quietly damaging your health, you know. This practice is not sexual. It's not strange. There's no reason to feel embarrassed about it. What we're talking about is therapeutic, clinical, and deeply rooted in science. Testicle massage is to support hormonal balance, prostate health, and emotional well-being in older men. A while back, I introduced this practice to a client, let's call him Mike. He was 65. A retired firefighter from Colorado. The moment I said the words testicle massage, he shot me a surprised look and said, "Dr. Catherine, that sounds like something only young guys in their 25s would do." And I smiled and told him gently, "No, Mike, this is all yours, buddy. For every man who's ready to reconnect with his body and feel truly alive again without reaching for another prescription or pretending nothing's wrong." Once I explained the benefits, the research, and how safe and private this practice truly is, something softened in him. He realized this wasn't about trying to be someone else, it was about remembering who he was before stress, pressure, and time wore him down. 2 weeks later, Mike came back to see me. And I'll never forget what he said. He looked straight at me and said, "Dr. Catherine, it feels like something inside me has woken up. That isn't just a poetic feeling, it's biology. Circulation is improving. It's the nervous system calming and rebalancing. It's testosterone production quietly starting to restore itself, all because he made a choice to take just a few minutes a day to reconnect with his own body." That's the effectiveness of this work. The transformation isn't loud, but it's deeply real. Maybe you're still unsure. Maybe part of you is curious, but another part feels hesitant. And you know what? That's completely okay. But I want to offer you this truth. Courage doesn't always come when we feel fully ready. It comes when we choose to move forward anyway. By the time you reach the end of this day journey, this practice won't feel awkward or unfamiliar. It'll become as natural as drinking or warming up your body before doing exercises. Just part of how you care for yourself. And if you're still here with me, I think you're ready. Let's take that first step together. Day 1, your first step toward better health. And more than that, a step toward reconnecting with your energy, your body, and the version of yourself you may have forgotten. Today isn't just the start of a new practice. It's not about going deep or fixing all the things at once. It's the start of a new connection to your body, your energy, and your sense of manhood. This is about creating safety inside yourself, emotional safety, physical calm. And trust, you're not rushing, you're not pushing. You're simply beginning to learn how to listen to your breath, your sensations, your presence, with quiet curiosity and no judgment at all. Step 1. Let's create your space. Choose a place where you feel comfortable, somewhere quiet, private, and free from distractions. Just 5 to 10 minutes is all you need. A warm shower beforehand is ideal. It helps relax your muscles and naturally improves blood flow to the pelvic area, making the experience more soothing and effective. If you'd like, dim the lights. Maybe light a candle. Play some soft instrumental music. You're not just doing a technique, you're setting an intention. A moment of care. Make this space yours. Step 2. Now let's prepare your mind. Sit in a way that feels natural, maybe at the edge of your bed or on a soft towel. You can even stand if that's more comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for 4 seconds, and slowly breathe out through your mouth. Do this 5 times. Let your body settle. Feel yourself arriving. And now, quietly say to yourself in your mind or out loud, "This is my gold time. I'm learning to care for myself. I deserve to feel strong, safe, and whole." Let those very important words land in you. You listen to your breath and these words actively. Step 3. Begin the gentle touch. First, wash your hands well. Then, using only your fingertips, rest your hand lightly over your scrotal area. You're not pressing. You're not squeezing. You're simply making contact. Begin with small, slow circular motions. Let your fingers explore the area gently with no rush. No goal, just awareness. Breathe deeply as you move. Let your breath and your touch connect. You're not trying to create arousal, you're simply observing, exploring, feeling. Do this for about 2 to 3 minutes, and if at any point something feels tender or uncomfortable, stop. That's okay. You can always return later. Your body will remember. Step 4. Pause and reflect. After you finish those first few minutes, stop. Just sit. Let your hands rest in your lap. Breathe in and out, slowly. Now ask yourself, how do I feel? Not just in your body, but in your emotions. Was there tension, relief, discomfort? Maybe even curiosity. Whatever came up, it's okay. It is how healing truly begins, through awareness, not through getting it better fast. Step 5. Journaling. This part is optional, but if it feels right to you, grab a notebook or open a note on your phone. Write down a few words. What did you notice? Did anything surprise you? How did your body feel afterward, and how did you feel inside? Even just short lines help create a record of your growth. Over time, these small reflections become a record of your growth not just physically, but in how connected, calm, and confident you feel in your body again. And that's it. Day 1, complete. It might have felt simple, maybe even subtle, but don't underestimate what you just did. These few quiet minutes send a powerful signal to your brain and body. I am here. I'm listening. That signal begins to gently awaken systems that may have gone quiet over the years: blood flow, hormone response, nerve sensitivity, even emotional healing. Tomorrow, we'll go deeper with a focused technique. But for now, take pride in showing up. You've already done something courageous, something most men never allow themselves to try. This video was written and medically guided by Dr. Catherine 888 based on real experiences with aging. Male patients. While we use AI-generated visuals to enhance clarity, the insights, storytelling, and wellness routines are based on clinical evidence, personal case reflection, and intentional health education. Every episode is created to serve aging men with dignity and depth, respectfully, science-informed, and with emotional care. And if you're in for this 35-day journey, drop a comment below that says, "I am in for 35." I'll be right here with you. Let's support one another. Let's build a space where men like you, who are choosing courage, awareness, and care, are respected and seen, not ignored. And always remember, healing doesn't begin in a clinic or in a hospital. It begins at home, in quiet moments like this, where you choose to reconnect. You've already taken the first step, and that matters more than you know. I'll be right here tomorrow for day 2. Let's keep going together.